Redhead Printing, family owned and operated since 2015. We specialized in screen printing, embroidery, vinyl, custom art, but most of all, we care about our customers. When you support our business, you become part of our family. Call 602-715-6043 or email us at redheadprinting@gmail.com. We're also on Facebook and Instagram.
It's more confusing than Inception, harder than an erection. It's cooler than Andre 3000. Oh, let's get ready for Sweet Connection.
Hello and welcome to Sweet Connection. I am your host, Cass. With me today, as always, is Jason Lewis. Jason, how you doing?
Hello.
We've had 1 week off.
It's been that long.
It's been very long, isn't it?
Yeah.
How did you spend your week off?
I spent my week converting.
With what?
So I am now a pro-Brexiter.
Oh, okay.
A flat earther. And a vegan.
Right.
My life has changed because of this show.
For the worse?
For the better.
Okay.
Joking, I'm not a knobhead.
Okay,
no, nothing
good.
really. Just slept, I think.
You slept?
What did I do last week? Nothing. Yeah. You
Literally
made up
nothing.
some lie that you were playing rugby. And couldn't
I
do
was
the show.
playing rugby.
And then I was
on
at Ed
Wednesday.
Sheeran, so we couldn't do Monday.
So you watched Ed Sheeran, did you?
Yeah.
How was that?
It was really good. I was
Yeah?
there for Ed Sheeran's last ever show on the Divide tour that spanned 2.5 years.
That's a really long time to be doing a tour, isn't it?
It is, isn't it?
2.5 years. He was good then, yeah?
That was a lot. There's a lot you could do in 2.5 years.
There is, yeah.
2.5 years ago, I weren't married or with child.
You could have 2 children in that.
2.5 years
That's
ago, Ed Sheeran. In that 2.5 years, Ed Sheeran probably made a couple of billion, I reckon. A couple 100 million. Maybe not a couple billion.
Certainly not 2 billion.
Yeah.
But he's probably made his fucking money's worth.
Definitely
hasn't he?
over like $500 million, I reckon.
He's definitely made his money back.
Yeah.
He's not losing money doing that tour.
Especially buying that guitar when he was 12, he's definitely earned that money back.
That was £74 well spent.
God.
So his costs are £74 and his profits are,
400 million.
400 million. Profit.
Pretty good going, isn't it?
Capitalism.
It's like this show, really, isn't it? I spent nothing and made nothing.
So just me paying for it.
Well, one day we'll make $500 million from this show.
Oh, wouldn't that be the dream?
And do you know what? Wouldn't share it with anyone who listens.
I had a really, really heavy week last week. Even for me, it was a heavy weekend.
I doubt it.
So on the Saturday, because it was a bank holiday
Yeah.
in the UK last week, and on the Saturday I had a family barbecue. So obviously that is all day drinking.
So, as a co-host of the show, as someone who visits regularly,
Yeah.
do I not count as family?
No. I'm glad we've got that on the record.
I'd class you as family.
Would you? Oh, bollocks. We had a family barbecue, so me and Laura stayed over.
And Jason. Oh.
Thanks for the invite.
Anyway, stayed over. Whose barbecue was it?
My dad's barbecue.
Oh, right.
So we stayed over there.
That knobhead.
Oh, come on. One day, he will soon discover that I do this show, and he'll listen to all of them, and listen to this bit, and he'll hear you calling him a knobhead.
He'll get 40 episodes in and he'll be like, Jason's quite a nice guy. Oh, he called me a knobhead. That's ruined.
Oh, brilliant. So yeah, that was just a whole day of drinking.
Yeah.
I also cooked on the barbecue.
Oh,
for like 20 people.
I would
because
not
I
want
saw
to
my
be
dad
at that barbecue.
Oh, you've been to several of my
yes,
barbecues.
and the last barbecue I
and
went to, you were chucking white spirit on the barbecue.
Yes, I know. I
not a little bit, a whole bottle.
It was a Molotov cocktail. It was that I used to like the barbecue.
It was that much white spirit that you stripped the colour from the burgers.
And the taste as well. He is not very comfortable on a barbecue, he said. It wasn't just family, it was also like sort of friends as well. So, there's like a big group of people there, and I could see it in his eyes that he was like, shit, I've got a barbecue for like 20 people. And I was like, Father, fear not.
Sit down.
Because I am slightly tipsy. And I'm the best person to be cooking this chicken on a barbecue.
Did Laura do it?
I did it, and I fucking nailed it. And, Laura was surprised. She was like, I'm surprised, Ben, you did that.
You normally fuck up your own barbecue.
You know what? And I cooked it fucking beautifully.
Nice. Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
I'm just looking around the room. Are you sleeping in here?
No.
Because there's a pillow, there's a very thick blanket, a bag, some more pillows, some more cushions. Are you sure? Are you alright?
I'm not sleeping in here. No.
Who is sleeping in here?
I think that a dog sleeps in here. We might find that I am sleeping in here soon, because I obviously snore very, very loudly. And obviously last night was quite a heavy night for reasons we will get into. Laura actually recorded my snoring So, if you will, I would like to play you.
I bet it's not as bad as mine, because mine's to the point where I need an operation.
That's a good point. So, this is the video Laura sent me of me snoring. That doesn't sound healthy, does it?
That's what I sound like.
Oh, God.
Because when I lie down...
So maybe I should have an operation.
Yeah, I can't breathe from my nose when I lie down. And that's just all from the... Yeah, you're fucked, mate. That's hilarious, though.
I have bought several products that claim that they can help snoring. So I bought a mouth guard.
Yeah. That
didn't help. I tried having more pillows so that my head was at a higher angle. That didn't help.
Neck ache.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I can't actually sleep with it. I tried nose plugs, but I always seem to take them out in my sleep.
Yeah.
So I wake up and they're just on the floor. I was like, I didn't do that. Oh, obviously I have done that. Just in my sleep.
See, I used to get those nose strips that like spread your nose out to breathe better. Still can't breathe. I just can't breathe from my nose. It's ridiculous. You can get this spray. It works.
So do they help?
Bit. So basically, it widens your nose so the tissues isn't like.
Yeah.
So you can breathe easier.
And did that help you?
No, because I couldn't breathe. So.
Oh, okay.
There's a spray that you can get that did work. You spray it on the back of your throat. I don't know if it just relaxes your muscles a little bit. That was quite good.
A spray?
For a little bit, then it didn't work. Or just go and get your tonsils and adenoids removed. And
having said that, I have spent quite a lot of money on this. So as I say to Laura, this is now more your problem than it is my problem.
Exactly. Because it's not affecting your sleep, is it? You're sleeping.
Therefore, she should be the one trying to find solutions to this problem.
To be fair, Cassandra did for me. She was like, I've had enough. I'm buying you this. Or, I've had enough. I'll take you to the fucking doctors.
Here is my solution. Here's this pillow, of which I'm going to smother it over your face when you sleep. So the reason it was quite a heavy night last night is that it was our annual Fancy Dress pub crawl.
It was.
It was very good.
It was. It always is really good. I haven't been to the last couple. Life's got
Thank God for that.
I was at a wedding yesterday.
Yeah, how was that?
It was good. I was one of the best men. Made a speech.
Were you really?
Yeah. It's for my brother-in-law.
Oh, okay.
I made a cracking speech.
Yeah?
And then Cassandra made an even better one and upstaged me. She wrote my speech for me as well. Like, I put the words in, but she...
Sorry.
She added to it.
She wrote your speech, but you put the words in. So it sounds like you wrote the speech.
Well, there was stuff I wanted to say, which I weren't allowed to say for obvious reasons for me.
Okay.
Probably offensive. And then there was jokes I could say, and she was like, no, that's really not funny. I was like, it is. It's like, no, honestly, it's not.
Boy, trust me, I've got a podcast, right? I know I'm funny.
I'm a professional comedy man. Or comedian.
Comedy man. No, you're a professional comedy man.
But, the bar crawl looked really good last night.
It was.
Remind me who you went as?
Have you seen the TV show Stranger Things?
I've seen episode 1, series 1.
Okay, well that's good, because I went as the title character 11, who is a little girl with a shaved head, wearing a hospital gown with a nosebleed. That's what I went as.
Did you walk around with a mangina for the whole night?
I wore shorts underneath the hospital gown.
Where did you get the hospital gown from?
I got it from Amazon.
I thought Laura would have stolen it for you.
No, she didn't steal it for me. Unfortunately,
probably can't say that. Actually.
Exactly, but fortunately, she didn't have to because I did it. So.
You stole it.
I stole it. Yeah. No, so that was good. Having said that, no one really seemed to know who I was when I was out.
See, the problem is
they seemed to think I was just some kind of mental patient.
You are a bit of a fucking nutter. So
I certainly look like a nutter.
I think my favourite costume that I saw from the pictures was the guys who went as the in-betweeners set.
That was genuinely very good.
Did they win costume of the day?
I don't think there's
an
official costume of the day prize.
I don't understand why Reese wasn't Neil. Or was it Neil?
He was Neil.
Oh, good. I was about to say, he's tall and rank.
Exactly, yeah.
But no, it looked really good. I'll come to next year's.
Yeah, so,
I might come as an adult baby.
Oh, please don't do that.
I shit myself. And then you could come as my dad, and you can we've got it. You can wear like an adult baby carrier and carry me around, and I'll shit myself and you have to change my nappy.
So it'd have like a massive pram constructed.
No, it's like a proper baby carrier that you wear. Obviously, I'll just slip in.
How would that work, seeing as you're taller than me?
I'll have to still have to drag my feet along the floor, won't I? But,
This is 13 pubs. I can't drag you for 13 pubs.
Get your guns up, won't it? Put some ammo in your weapons.
Oh, whatever. But, that was a very, very heavy night.
How many pubs did you make it?
We went to 13 of them.
Nice. Have you changed the route yet? Because It's always the first pub is the one that's local to us here.
Yeah.
And then you walk 2 miles to the next one.
No, the walk between the first and second one isn't the issue. It's
The second to the
second
third,
to the third one.
Yeah.
And it's a dead straight road. So you just look in the distance and you just can't see anything.
No.
It's so far away.
You should
so
start.
dead straight.
We should start it in Walton, the next village, because you've got.
It's quite convenient being here though, because this is the last stop before we actually start the crawl.
But you should start in Walton. There's like 4 pubs in there.
I know, but I don't want to go to Walton.
Bloody foreigners over there. People that don't know, Walton is
Yeah.
a road in our town, which
Yeah.
is classed as a village.
But then also, there was a bit that I didn't like so much, and I think I was very glad you weren't there. That's the sort of stuff you'd have been all over. It was in pub number 3, they were having a karaoke night.
Hold on, you can't say you didn't like it, because I've seen all the videos where you were fucking going at it.
I was, towards the end, at the start,
You were
I
singing
was
Mysterious Girl.
I was singing Mysterious Girl.
Basically, but then again, you looked fucking miserable as well.
Yeah, basically, Reese had signed me up without my consent or knowledge, and suddenly I just heard the guy on the microphone shout, and now it is Ben Cadamel singing Mysterious Girl, and then everyone went, lads, 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 and then they all shoved me towards it, and I had to do it in front of the pub.
To be fair, that was the 3rd pub, yeah?
Yeah.
So I would have already been steaming by then, because I'm a bit of a lightweight. I'd have been all over the karaoke. I'd have gone up there with you. You would have done a duet.
Exactly, yeah. I was not very happy to start off with. It didn't really help, because obviously the chorus of Mysterious Girl is, oh, that's fine.
You should have done...
But the verses, I don't know the sort of rhythm of the verses.
You don't really ever pay attention to the
So
song,
even though I had the words on screen, I wasn't matching it up. It sounded like I was reading from a fucking poem, because I was reading it completely monotoned, saying, yes, girl, I want your body next to mine.
Have you seen the X Factor audition where they sing that 2 brothers? And the other guy's like, yeah, man, come on. Yeah, move your body. Yeah, man. That would have been us. That would have been me.
Is that the one where sort of one brother is really, really good at singing?
Like he's going for it.
And then the other guy's really shit, but obviously...
He's just like the...
So obviously
like
their mum made them do it together.
He's like the hype man. All he does is goes, yeah, man. Yeah, move your body. Oh, whoa.
Mysterious Girl. Yeah, part of me did die inside a little bit. But, it's certainly safe to say that I eased myself into the song. And by the end...
as well, that the second pub where we take the iconic photo, they even put it on their social media page.
Did they?
So it's getting a bit of a following now.
It is, well.
It's only taken 4 years.
5 years.
5 years.
It's our 5th year.
And, but yeah, we should get all the pubs involved and just sort of...
Everything would be...
free drinks.
What's in it for the pubs?
Well, what we should do is be like...
All they're doing is losing 16 pints of beer.
Right, we'll approach them a week in advance. But look, guys, we're doing this bar crawl, but we don't want to big ourselves up here, but we're internet sensations. We can promote you to thousands of listeners if you give us all a free pint.
Well, that's certainly...
Leave it to me.
Definitely not work.
Leave it to me.
What did sort of piss me off a little bit is that
old man catters
is that one of the bars which I had messaged prior to say, is it okay if we go in a fancy dress?
Do you do that, do you?
Only for this one, because it's quite a posh bar. So I just wanted to check that they would let us in a fancy dress.
Yeah.
And I gave them a date, and so they said, yeah, it's fine, come along. But then they didn't fucking even have the bar open. They didn't open the bar. They weren't open. And then we tried to on a Saturday
night.
At 9 o'clock in the evening, they weren't open. I don't know. I'm not even sure whether they actually did open that day. But then I sent them a fucking message on Facebook saying, what time do you open? They read it, didn't reply. Fucking cowards.
See, the same bar that you're talking about.
Absolute cowards.
They were promoting this big comedy night on Facebook. And I was like, oh yeah, let's go. Me, Cassandra, and a couple of her mates and their partners went. We were the only ones there. There were more comedians there for the comedy night than there were audience members.
Okay.
And even then, the bar was like a snotty attitude.
So of the
won't be open for long,
6 audience members, how many will you say were enjoying the comedy? 1/6 or 2/6?
Yeah, probably just me.
Just you? Okay, so was 1/6 of the audience?
No, they all had a good laugh, but there was 8 comedians, and only 4 of them were good. And the ones that weren't good, because there's only 6 people there,
that's...
you could see it in their face, and even they were
you can see the panic.
Very good. Because even the other comedians aren't laughing at them. And it was just a bit brutal, but fucking serves them right, really.
How dare you try to entertain me? I'll take the
not
microphone.
entertained. Give it here.
I will take the microphone. Oh, mysterious
Oh,
girl.
whoa, 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 whoa.
Mysterious girl. I want to get close to you.
Yeah, close to you, man. Come on. Move your body.
So moving on from the pub crawl to a more serious matter, all of the Amazon rainforest is on fire. What do you think about that? How fucked are we?
We are majorly fucked.
Because literally, all of it's on fire. All of Brazil is literally on fire.
It was started by man, weren't it? It weren't like a natural forest fire.
Yeah.
They were clearing some forest.
I think it was started by the forestation technique called slash and burn, where I think they slash a load of trees and then burn them, and then that gets out of control. It doesn't sound very
has it
good.
Stopped yet, or was it
No. How do you stop a forest fire? That's like 70 square miles of fire. You don't. You don't stop it.
It's not in the news at all, is it?
It was in the news quite a lot.
Not as much as like the Notre Dame and all that lot.
Very true. Yeah, very true.
I think as well. I was on a training course, like when
a forest fire training course. How convenient.
And someone there was crying about it, and I thought,
bit far, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, I understand. Like,
it's not your forest. Come on.
I mean, I understand that 60% of the world's oxygen comes from that rainforest, but we're probably in the 40% that don't get it because it's in a different continent. You know,
I don't think that's how it works. But it's an interesting thought.
I wouldn't cry about it.
No.
I'm a bit annoyed about it, but I wouldn't cry about it.
Okay. If you cried into a cup and then try to splash that cup of water on the fire, maybe that would help.
Yeah. I've got it, guys.
No, but fortunately, the 7 richest countries came together and then pledged to spend £22 million, which is not a lot amount of money, considering they're the 7 richest countries in the world.
Considering they raised like $2 billion to fix the
Notre Dame, and they sent a measly $20 million or whatever.
How are they going to fix it, though?
How do you fix an entire country on fire?
You can't just go to home base, can you, and pick up some tree seeds and be like, that'll do. Because it's like different. It's the rainforest, you know.
I think it's more about trying to put out the fire.
Yeah.
But how do you put out a fire that big? You need, like, helicopters.
Yeah. And, you know, it's just a bit of shit, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I can feel the air disappearing. Maybe because we were sitting in a fucking oven. But
so it's a shorter episode this week because we actually died of lack of oxygen. So
but yeah,
we are fucked.
There's not a lot that me and you can do about it.
No.
Apart from ask everyone listening to get a glass of water and send it to Brazil.
First you have to cry into that glass.
Yeah.
Fill up the glass with your tears and then mail that.
Or piss.
Or piss. And then mail a loose cup of water in a box to Brazil. They'll get it. They'll use it.
They'll know what to do. Someone's going to open it and be like, this is another one from Sweet Connection. Chuck it on the fire.
Like sort of piss-soaked box with like an empty glass in it.
We'll email them. Just send them a quick email, mate. Let them know it's incoming.
Send the forest fire an email saying, please stop spreading.
Dear Rainforest Fire, we're coming for you.
Hey, fire, go fuck yourself.
No, slash and burn?
Slash and burn.
Can go fuck themselves.
Sweet connection telling you to go and fuck yourself.
That's probably the most sensible go fuck yourself I've ever used.
Yeah. Having said that, I think that the 7 times we have said it to Nigel Farage have been pretty well founded.
Yeah.
And the 14
and he's
million...
the one who's got it twice in a row.
He has, yeah.
Well, him and you have.
I think I'm still the highest person who gets the most go fuck yourself.
Because you're a knob.
That's very... I had some more... Go on.
You're on par with a company that is single-handedly destroying the planet. How does that make you feel?
What do you mean, on par?
Because of the go fuck yourself. Like, there's no tiers of go fuck yourself. That's it. So you're on par with slash and burn.
Well, so are you. You're in that as well, aren't you?
Yeah, but that was from an imposter.
I've had some more weird wish recommendations.
I've had to delete the app because they send me 8 notifications a day.
I had to unsubscribe from the emails because they send me 8 emails a day to our Sweet Connection email, which is the sweetconnection@outlook.com, by the way. Email in. And, yeah.
I gave up on that. I hated it. Stupid app.
8 emails a day is ridiculous.
Stupid, isn't it? My phone buzzing. I'm like, oh, it's a text.
Oh, no, it's a wish.
It isn't. I'm on my own.
It's my human friend. Oh. It's just
Beth?
wish. So, yeah, I've got some weird wish recommendations. What do you think of that?
The fuck?
Why don't you explain what that is?
A suffocating mask?
So it's a severed doll's head with clear plastic mask on it.
That's it.
For a purpose that I do not understand.
See, even if it's something sexual, right? The hole is
How is that
too
sexy?
Small. The hole is like, some people... It's 27 quid.
What is it? That's the question. What do you do, mask? Is it a weird sex thing? Is it like some kind of protection thing?
It's like someone's just got a carrier bag
and stabbed a few like small holes into
it's just
into
got
the
one
mouthpiece.
hole.
Yeah, one very small hole.
I don't know.
We've got some ladies' tights, but there's a random hole in the leg, which then makes her leg balloon out.
And it only covers one leg.
I don't understand the purpose of one tight with a giant hole in the inner thigh.
And it's 7 quid.
7 quid for an incomplete tight.
Yeah,
That's
it's a very high skirt as well. You can almost see a clunge.
And also, just to round it off, how about a blindfold for your cat?
Oh, poor thing.
Why would a cat need a full head encased blindfold?
2 quid though. It covers its mouth.
I don't know why you'd buy that.
Poor thing.
So yeah, Wish is a very weird website, isn't it?
I imagine it's where serial killers get most of their stock, to be honest with you. Honey, have we got any suffocating masks there? No, you've used the last 2. They're £27
I have to go suffocate a cat, but, I have run out of suffocating cat masks.
And the other one, is it worth 27 quid to kill someone? Or do you have to wait till payday, love? Keep her in the attic until next week.
It's like, no, just use a rock. Just find a brick outside and use that rather than buying a special suffocating mask.
Do you remember when you used to just not care about products for when you were killing people? You would just do it with your bare hands. Times have changed.
We're a bit classier now. We do it on the internet, like everyone else.
Remember the days before Wish where we just had to do it ourselves? They've gone to new depths to not spend 5p at a supermarket to get a carrier bag, haven't they? I don't get that. That is weird.
Oh, that's good.
It's a horrendous website. It was a horrendous idea.
It was. Who the fuck came up with that idea?
Oh, it was me.
Anyway, would you like to hear a story of me very much annoying Laura?
Always.
Okay, basically.
And I'm always on Laura's side.
You are, and I think you will be on this one, because I don't think anyone would be on my side, even though it was pretty funny. On a Monday, which was a bank holiday, we decided that...
You were hanging, probably.
That I was drunk for the whole 3 days. I fucking loved it. We said that we'd have a final barbecue of the summer, just me and her. Because our barbecue, it's a bit old, it's a bit rusty, it's
on its last
sort of on its way out.
It's full of white spirit.
So it'd have one last hurrah with that barbecue, then we'll bin the barbecue, and then we'll buy one next year. Anyway, so we had this barbecue, right? Lovely barbecue. Obviously it is, because I'm cooking it, mate. Sat outside, and we ate,
It was a beautiful day, wasn't it?
A lovely day. So we had steak, we had burgers, we had sausages. Very nice, right? And we've just finished our meal, and we are just digesting it. And I suddenly have the urge to, spit.
What?
It's like a real, honk of phlegm in my mouth.
You've been hanging around with the rugby players too much, haven't you?
Yeah, exactly, because I definitely do play rugby, as we know. So I had this big lot of
Laura,
phlegm.
I've seen a rugby guy spit whilst I'm watching them from the bush. I'm going to start doing that now.
So I had this big load of phlegm in my throat, and I thought it would be funny, rather than spit to the side, that I would spit slightly to the right of her face, so that it would just kind of skim past her nose.
Ben, Ben, you spat on your.
I didn't. No, I didn't spit on her. The whole purpose was to do it slightly off to the side, so it just skims past her face. So I did that, I had perfect aim, and this big green blob just flew past her nose, sort of tickled the end of her nose that it went past. And she was not very happy.
So earlier when I asked, are you sleeping in here? That was actually true.
That's the reason.
Imagine if you phlegmed on her face.
Well, she said that a few, phlegm particles did kind of get her in the face. But I was like, hey, at least the sort of main body of phlegm missed. Look on the bright side.
Why didn't you just do what any normal human being would do and just swallow it?
Because I'm not a normal human being, Jason. That's literally the point of the story, is that I thought it would be funny to spit.
You thought it would be funny to phlegm at your girlfriend.
No, I phlegmed near my girlfriend.
How far?
Probably about an inch away from her nose.
So she was probably thinking you did mean to spit on her.
No, you can't.
There's no way you'd spit and just miss someone and be like, oh yeah, sorry, I was aiming next to you. They're not going to believe that. How many of you spat on her?
So
You're disgusting.
So that kind of ruined our, sort of nice romantic
perfect
barbecue
day that you had.
Yeah, perfect weather, a few drinks.
It's almost as bad as when you spunk their hair.
that doesn't happen. Anyway, shall we do Would You Rather?
Yeah.
A year with no ears, a life with no spleen. There's no option in between. Binary choice is what we're after. This pod is called Would You Rather?
Would you rather be flemmed in the face or spunked in the hair?
Okay, let's do that. Would you rather be flemmed in the face or spunked in your hair?
Well, you haven't.
I'm gonna go phlegm in the face.
Yeah, because I don't want your spunk touching me.
Okay, but
again.
Okay, next one. Would you rather drink a pint of spit or down a shot of poop?
Oh.
So, speaking of phlegm, quite nicely. So a whole pint of spit.
How long would it take to put all that spit?
Oh,
the weird thing is, out of the two, the spit made me gag and not the poo.
Okay, so either you would have to have that cup for a few days or weeks, or it's like several people spitting into the cup. Down the spit, or would you down the shot of poo?
Is it like watery poo?
Let's say it is.
Oh, I honestly...
That is...
Just making me feel
yeah.
ill. I got cold sweats after that. Oh.
Yeah, see, I thought that I would definitely go for the spit, but now that I'm seeing it in my head, it'll be quite lumpy.
Right.
It'll be very lumpy as well. It'll be like little, like, sort
Does
of...
it have to be a pint?
Yes.
Oh.
It'll be like little, like sort of white blobs floating around. Almost like a lava lamp in the spit. And you're like, actually, that sounds great. Maybe I should go for the poo. No, I'm gonna.
Poo is it?
I don't know anyone's poo. It's just a poo. Answer the question. So we're gonna move on. I'm gonna take the spit.
I'd go home.
That's the first time you've never actually answered the question. Would you rather?
Honestly,
I'm glad we've got that.
I cannot think of an answer.
Why don't you email in?
That doesn't.
Would you rather? Could you please email in? Would you rather down a pint of spit or down a shot?
Put it on our Facebook page.
Would you rather have a pub crawl every day for a year or wear fancy dress every day for a year?
Wear fancy dress every day for a year. Because I could be like, oh, I'm dressed up as a lawyer today. Or I'm dressed up as
James Bond
I could
again.
dress up as a chav today. Yeah.
Loophole. I love it. Would you rather read a book every day or headbutt a wall every day?
Read a book.
Really?
I don't want to cause a head injury.
Big, thick book. So got to read. So you have to make time in your day to read a good, substantial book, or would you rather have a quick headbutt to the wall?
How hard do I have to headbutt the wall?
Well, a fair pace.
Like,
don't
hard
knock down the wall that we've only just repaired from you fucking around with it. So I think I'd probably go for like a quick headbutt on the wall. First thing in the morning, job done. How about you?
I'd read a book.
Really? Every day?
Because I could pick like a Horrid Henry book or something.
So where's Wally book?
Yeah.
Cool. Well, we're going to end the show there because it's fucking hot in here and I am actually going to evaporate. So, so thank you everyone for listening and see you next week. Bye-bye.
Ciao.
So, Jason, where can you get more Sweet Connection in your life?
Well, Ben, we are on Facebook at Sweet Connection Podcast, and we're also on Twitter at SweetC_podcast. So you can give us a like or a follow.
And you can also find us on iTunes, Spotify, YouTube, and Spreaker. So if you enjoyed the show, you can give us a rating or a review or recommend to a friend.
And if you wanted to email in a topic or a question or just say hi, it's thesweetconnection@outlook.com.
And if you like this show, you should definitely check out all the other amazing podcasts on the No Please Don't Network. Visit www.nopleasedon'tpodcast.com. Massive thanks to CIPP and Carlyle Laurent for all of our jingles. Thank you for listening and catch you next time.
Sweet Connection.